welcome to core and movement. We're ready, right? Of course you are. When are you not ready? We're gonna move and we're gonna work on core. Title. So thanks for coming, guys. Get set up. We're gonna start engaging the core right at the back, and we're gonna start to open up shoulders. It's my favorite place to get started. I don't want you laying down on the ground yet. No. That's what you do at work. You know, you're chilling. We're not chill. So feet in a base position, knees slightly bent. So I'm a little wider than hip width. I want to have that nice long flat back. I'm going to hinge, pushing my hips back, and I come down as far as I can with a flat back. It might not be as low. Totally fine. We're going to go into wide. Arms up, making a wide, thumbs to the ceiling. Lift as high as you can. And then release it down. Yeah, lift those arms up nice and long and high. And down. So you should be feeling that in that upper back shoulder, that activation part, as we're opening up the shoulders and chest in the front. Down to those shoulders. Woo! They need some help. Reach it up. Everybody, me too. Especially like computer work, I'm like, oh, it's brutal. Lift it up. And down, we'll do one more, you guys. I'm going to change our letter. And down, we're going to do W's now. So your arms should be like this. You're going to wrap your arms up and around, making a W with your arms and body. It looks like that. And then release it down. So you're going to be squeezing that mid-back. Thumbs to the ceiling. Pull those shoulder blades together. And release. That should feel pretty good. Kind of wake up that mid-back a little bit. Just like that one. Open things back up, kind of fix our posture. Gravity is always pulling us forward, so we gotta kind of get those muscles activated and get us upright again. Get that good squeeze. And let's just do 2 more of those. I like them. 2 more is good. Good. That last one, enjoy that good squeeze. Release and roll up, right? Your core is already working. Yay. We're just gonna do a basic squat pattern, then I'm gonna change a little bit. Feet are hip width apart, toes pointing straight ahead. We're just gonna sit those hips back into that squat. And come up nice and tall. So again, we're driving those hips back, loading those glutes, and up tall. So you're gonna sit back in a little chair, push back as deep as you're comfortable. Only to about 90 degrees is kind of that maximum. Some people can go deeper, but then we start to kind of shut the glutes off and get too low. Just breathing here nice and slow, adding a little arm movement, kind of counterbalances the weight going back. Good. Just getting everything moving. Legs getting kind of warm, moving to the hips. Get right into it. Do one more, then I'm going to change that. I'm going to add a rotation. So what you'll do real quick, I'll show you. You're going to come down, and you're going to rotate left, in and up, and then we'll go right. So we'll start on your left. So let's come down to that squat. Hold here. Upper body rotates to your left. Bring it center. Stand tall. Going to go to the right. Squat it. Rotate right. Front. Stand tall. A couple more on each side. That's it. Squat, rotate left, front, stand tall. Squat it, go to your right, come in front. How's legs? Get warm yet? One more on each side. That'll work. Squat, rotate left, bring it front, stand tall, one for the right. Squat, rotate to your right, bring it in, stand tall. All right, go to our lateral squat, which will lead into our stretching, which I'm excited about, but a little work first. Toes are pointed straight here. We're nice and you gotta get wide. Definitely gotta get wide. We're gonna go ahead, push our hips back, come on one side, load back down that hip and glute. Stand up tall. Other side. Drive those hips back. This leg's gonna stay straight. And up. Drive it back. You'll naturally lean forward a little bit, right? Obviously, we're counterbalancing the hips go back. But we're not rounding the shoulders. We're that nice flat back leg come down. Good. Really get into that outer hip and glute. What else is happening? Stretches. I like to highlight the stretching. There's some stretching. You just work on one side, stretch on the other. That's how it works. One more on each side, coming down. Oh, this always felt good. One more on the other side. All right, now take those hands, come down to that deep lateral position here. Sit down into it so you're gonna get a little bit deeper stretch for that inner thigh, maybe a little bit to the groin as well, depending on where you're tight. Kind of stretch things out a little bit, get a little bit more loosened up. From here, it's an easy way to just rotate into that low lunge. It's like that. Perfect. You can wiggle around a little bit, get settled in. Drive back to that back heel. Push this hip here to the ground. If you can't get all the way down, you need a little support to bring your arm up on your thigh there. Totally fine. So I'm focusing on my quad hip flexor right now. Then we're going to go ahead and rock back for our hamstring stretch. Pull those toes up and get as straight as you can. You might be bent. That's fine. Feel that stretch in that back of the leg, right? Come back down to that nice low lunge. And again, rocking back to that hamstring stretch. You're gonna round your back, kind of push your chest to your side for that full stretch. And again, back down to that nice lunge. Rock back do the best you can. I know everyone's gonna get a straight leg, that's fine. We're working on it. Get back into that low lunge. Takes practice, right? And again, rock back to that hamstring stretch. Back into that low lunge. One more time, rock back to that hamstring stretch. Yay. All right, now come into that low lunge. We're gonna go into a 3-point position. So we're gonna have you bend your back knee, put your hands out front a little bit. Now push off that back, a little bend and push off, and extend that back leg up. You're on those fingertips, but I really want you to put as much weight as you can into that leg. That leg is up. Reach it as high and let that hip open. So reach your leg as high as you can and open that hip. A little bit of work, a little bit of stretch. You got it. Yeah. It's not as easy as it always looks, right? Nice and slowly into that low lunge. Keep trying. We're in that low lunge. We're going to stay here. We're going to bring our hands up to our thigh and push ourselves up to a standing lunge. And we're going to straighten that front leg. Spin to the middle. Reset ourselves. The other side. Come on down, nice deep lateral. Get that extra stretch. Yay. This thought we so get right after, so we do. And I just say I should do it more than I don't. Rotate around to that low lunge, wiggle around, get settled in, push you back to that heel, drive that hip down. So it's all about that quad hip flexor right now. And then we're gonna go ahead and rock back, try to get that hamstring stretch. Try your best to pull those toes up. I know it can be a struggle. Those are tight muscles typically. Back into that low lunge. Right, we're trying to stretch them, right? And again, back for that hamstring stretch. Down into that nice low lunge. Push that hip to the ground, right? Couple more times. Rock back for your hamstring stretch. Enjoy it, guys. We need this. Y'all do it. Back into that low lunge. So one more time. Rock back for that hamstring stretch. Do the best you can. Maybe a little different on one side than the other. Now let's come into that low lunge. You're going to bend your back knee a little bit. Hands out front. Push off. Extend that back leg up high. Reach it. Woo. It's work and stretching all at the same time. I like to multitask. All right, slowly lower into that nice low lunge. Get all settled in there. Bring your hands up to your thigh. Kind of push up semi-gracefully. And then straighten it out. Just shake those legs out. We're going to go into our split squat position. Still the squats. Kind of all the squats all at once. A little stretching in the middle. Bonus there. All right, so split squats. Very difficult. There's a lot of balance and stability work going on. Even though it should be one of the easier ones, it's not. It also teaches you your lunge pattern. So when that ball, that back foot, we're up top, not as wide as I was, right? So I want to come down into a 90-degree angle. So let's go up, come down, and up. So the goal is to come straight down. Go straight down, back knee goes down, and we go straight up. So focus on that back knee going straight down and up. For that, that's gonna just, the front knee is just gonna follow along. It's the back foot that causes problems. It's the troublemaker. Keep that going. We're just gonna do singles today because there are plenty with a little pause. And go as deep as comfortable, guys. You might want to be a little higher. That's fine. If your knee's like, doesn't want to go that far. Hey, listen to that knee. Come on down. And up. We're gonna do 3 more. Come on down. And up. Is that back leg shaking? Feeling it? Yeah. Come on down. And up. Give me one more. Come on down. All the way up and just shake it out because it feels good. Yeah, the back leg, on the ball of your foot. So it's like, shaking. It feels like it's doing more. Again, ball of the foot makes sense. So get settled on the other side, the legs back. Here we go, nice and slow, coming down, 90-degree angle roughly. And straight up. Back knee straight down. You come straight up, right? A lot of times people go too far forward. So I take that focus on that back knee, that usually corrects it. Come on down. Now we're working now, right into it. Come on down. These are tough, guys. And up. My legs are shaking. Come on down. And up. Good. We got this. Come on down. And up. We're getting there. We're down. Come on down. And up. I'm definitely feeling warm. I'm gonna start sweating soon. Come on down. Up. We got 2 more. How are we doing? Come on down. Great, right? And up. One more time. Come on down. You can do it. Woo. Up. Shake it out. Yay. All right, that leads us into lunges, right? So now we're going to reverse lunge. So basically you step back and come into that position. We just practice it. So where that first side was, we're going to reverse lunge to balance to extension, right? We do them all the time. They're great. There's a lot of good stuff happening there. But we do them a lot. So left leg, step back into reverse lunge. Looks like you did in that split squat, right? Bring that knee up. If you need to tap, that's fine. Extend, flex your foot in your quad. Bend, do it again, lunge it back. Coming up tall. Extend, flex. Bend, do it again. If you need even extra wall of furniture for a little help with balance, that's fine. Come on up. Extend, flex. Slide the core up when you have that leg up. Here you go. Come on back. Up here, that's that core activated. Hold it up. Extend. And bend. Good. Lunge it back. Yeah, if you need to tap first and come up, that's fine. Extend, flex. Bend. How we doing? Come on back. We're working now. There's that balance. That's all. It's the hard part. Extend, flex. And bend. Good. Come on back. You can do it. Bring it back. Nice and tall. Get as deep as you're comfortable. Extend. Bend. How are we doing? 3 more? You got it. Come on back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend. 2 more. Come on back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend. 1 more from we can do it. I know I sure can feel it. Come on back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend and release and shake that one like that, right? Like, oh. A lot of work. It's 10 of them. We can do it. Yeah, balance. If you don't practice it, you'll lose it. That's just the way it is. So practice will get better. You gotta be consistent though. All right, try on the other side. You guys know what's happening. Here we go. Lunge it back. Nice and slow. Up tall. Extend, flex it. Flex that quad and foot. Bend that knee. Lunge it back. Otherwise that pause make it harder for you. Up tall. Extend, flex. You're welcome. Bend. Here we go. Lunge it back. You came to work. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend. Do it again. If you guys have to tap at any point, don't worry about it. Just reset yourself. Up tall. Extend, flex. And bend. Come on, we got it. Lunge it back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend. We're halfway through. We got it. Lunge it back. Up tall. Posture here. Extend. And bend. Good. Lunge it back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Back. 3 more. Lunge it back. Well, wobble. So you can wobble. Let's go. Extend, flex. Bend. 2 more. Lunge it back. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend. 1 more from you. Come on back. Got it. Up tall. Extend, flex. Bend and release. Woo. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do a drop lunge. We're gonna change it. We're gonna add some pulses. Yay, can we please? Yes. So you're gonna come back and across for a drop lunge. You gotta pulse it. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna still try to stand tall. If you need to tap, fine. I'm not judging. I'm just here to lead the way. We'll see what we can do. You might see me fall over. It happens. I tap. Now that first side you did, we're gonna come back and pulse 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up tall or tap it. And again, come back. 1, 2, 3. We're almost done with balance, guys. Good. Come on back. 1, 2, 3. Keep these hips here pointed straight ahead. Don't rotate them. Come back. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna feel it right out here, right? Come on back. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, up tall. Got it. Come on back. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Here we go. Come on. We can fight through it. 1, 2. I put the hard stuff early. Get it out of the way. One more time. Come back. 1, 2, 3. And up, which you guys are like, yeah, right. It's different hard stuff later. On the ground. Balance first. All right, other side. Everybody's has some leg lifts. You guys be done. Ready? Here we go. Back. 1, 2, 3. Up tall or tap it. Equal weight in those legs. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Woo. See, a little wobble's good. Come on back. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Back. 1, 2, 3. Halfway through. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3. Woo, legs are working. Come on back. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Starting to glisten a little bit. Get you more real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1 more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All the way up. Release. Shake it out. All right. Leg lifts. Yes. A lot of leg lifts. Get your focus on this one. Everyone's favorite. I think everyone's like, yeah. People like go for a water break right now. Water break. Up tall. We're just gonna go ahead and flex that that heel side of the foot lead the way. So don't lean, we're gonna lift it up, pause, lower down. Throw it over your hands. Lift it up and down, right? Stabilizing and down. This guy here is working, lift and lower. Oh, this one's working too, right? You're feeling that one as well. Bonus. That's where reflexing it helps. Lift and pause and release. Good. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. All right, guys. Again, if you have to tap at any point in time, go ahead. Lift up and hold for about 10 seconds here. We're going to do 20 pulses coming up. I'll count you through. Nice tempo. Then we got some circles to do and you'll be done. Flex that foot. Flex that quad. Stay tall. Don't move. Here's those pulses. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your foot down. You're going to do little circles one way and the other. You start any which way you want. Ready? Stay steady here. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! Afraid to roll out both sides a little bit. Yeah, I just smile so I don't grimace. My smile is a grimace. Everyone else has that face. Like, rah. We got this, guys. Other side. You know what's coming. Fight through it. Shift that way just a little bit. Foot is flex. Quad is flex. Here we go. Lift it up and down. You're nice and zipped up tall. Core's working when you're zipped up tall. That's where the stability is coming from. It starts here and down. Woo. Lift. And I know they're brutal. Lift. That little area is hard to work. Lift and lower. The stability work is fantastic though too. Lift and lower. 2 more of those. We're getting there. Lift and lower. Stay with it. Lift and lower. All right, let's lift and hold here. You feel all those little fibers from your feet all the way up to the leg. A lot happening right there. A little wobble is good. Try to stay as steady as possible. Flex that foot and quad. 20 pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, point those toes. 10 circles each way. You ready? You're like, come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Little rub. We're gonna stretch it out. I was like, I have no shame. Just rub it right there. Totally fine. All right. If you need to get next to the furniture wall, get this stretch, please do. So I want you to be balanced. You're gonna flex your foot. You're gonna grab your ankle, come up underneath that knee. We're gonna pull that leg up and then start to pull your knee across the body to get in that hip. So that leg cradle, more of an angle though across the body of the knee. Straight up, a little more glute. Come across. I'm like, oh, there's the hip. Reward. Oh yeah, starting to get a little sweat. I can feel it. A little damp there. It's good stuff happening. All right, and the side, come up, bring it up and across. I call it the no sweat workout, but we sweat typically, especially when it's hot. I at least glisten a little. All right, release that, you guys. Oh, balance. Cross that off for the day. That's the hard part. You want to get that done early. All right, we got hand walks. So basically, you gotta stretch everything on that posterior side of your body. Do the best you can here. We're all different. Feet hip width apart, up nice and tall. Come down nice flat back. Feel that stretch your hamstrings, and go ahead and round the back with the full stretch. If you have to bend your knees, that's okay. We're gonna walk those hands out to your plank so you can straighten those legs out here. So in this plank, nice and long, on toes or knees, you do 1 push-up. Inhale down, exhale up. Push back into that down dog. Drive your hips up. Push your heels down. Nice deep stretch here. Feel it. Enjoy it. So we're gonna walk out of this very slowly, baby steps forward. Slowly walk forward with your legs straight as long as you possibly can. If you can go all the way, awesome. If you have to bend, totally fine. The reality of our bodies, what they're gonna let us do. We're working it. Here we go, up tall. Come down nice flat back. Round your release. Walk on out into that plank. All right, toes or knees, I'm gonna ask for 2 push-ups. I'm getting greedy now. Ready, here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Again, inhale down. Exhale up, going down dog. Push your chest or thighs. Get that full deep stretch here. Whew. Enjoy it for a second. Then baby steps forward. You're trying to push your heels down every little step you take. You want to take your time and maximize that stretch. Roll it up. Ah, feels good. It's like work, but it feels good too. All right, you guys probably know what's coming. Come on down, flat back. If not, you'll figure it out. Round release. Walk it on out into that plank. Loving that plank. What should we do now? 3 push-ups? Sure. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Nice and slow. Elbows are tucked in, so a little more tricep focus. That's why they're harder. You might have to go on those knees. And then go down dog. Keep trying though, guys. I know push-ups can be tough. Baby steps in, walking in slow. Roll it on up. How we doing? Doing okay? Getting warm? Phew. If you weren't, you are now. Come on down, nice flat back. Round release. Walk on out to that plank. What are we gonna do? 4? Pretty sure I heard 4, so I can't hear you. 4, here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Give me 4. Nice and strong. When you're done, go down dog, but stay there for me. We're gonna stay here actually. So see, hold that down dog. You can paddle for a second if you want. And then release back into plank. Pause here for a second, nice and straight and long. And then knees down, we're all gonna rock back into a child's pose. Sit back deep in the heels, reach out long as you press down, get that full stretch. So people kind of just laying here, like, no. You wanna reach out, press down, you get this full stretch all the way up your shoulders and your back. Take advantage of it. You guys, anytime you break, you go child's pose. I'm gonna push you for a lot of plank and pillar bridge. You need a quick break, recover. It does a lot of good, I promise, for a few seconds. Come on back. We all gotta work up to it, right? It's not like it's just like, oh, let me just hold myself up for a few minutes. All right. It's not that easy, is it? Plank time. Let's just plank it up. Hands up underneath those shoulders. Spread those fingers. Suction cup your hands to the ground. It's like press it down, make it imprint. Extend those legs back so we're nice and long and fully extended. Push those heels, we're straight. No hips in the air, we're not sagging. If it's kind of new to you, you're not ready for those toes, we come to those knees, that's like level 1, right? But my hips are still down. This would not be the modified position. We're here. We're just breathing. Feeling every muscle around that spine, just wrapping it, all those core muscles, just tightening up around that spine. Supporting it. Legs are squeezed tight, so they're still working. Upper body's working. It's a full body pattern here. And we're nice and long neck too. It's really easy on Friday to kind of have head down. Like, oh my goodness. But nice long neck. We're just holding and breathing. And maybe you're like, ooh, I need to go to the knees after those toes for a while. That's fine. That's called fighting for it. Go for it. Please do. Keep breathing. Doesn't look hard. It's extremely hard to hold yourself up. All right, guys, knees down. We're going back into that child's pose. And if your wrist is a little bit irritating, you kind of roll your fingers out and give them a little stretch, kind of push away. Wrists tend to be really tight. That's why when we load them like that, they're like, oh, I have a weak wrist. I'm like, no, it's just tight. And it's like, it's angry at you because you loaded it. You're pushing it back and loading it. It's like, good old wrists. For some reason, I don't know all the stuff that we do, they have problems. Hands up underneath shoulders again. Step back into that plank position. Once you do alternating leg lift, you're gonna lift one leg up, you're gonna squeeze that glute, pause for about a 2 count, lower down, other leg up. And you're noticing my hips are not going, nothing's moving except my leg. If you're on knees, you just kind of kick back instead and extend. So knees would be more of an extension. So just keep that going. And what else you gotta keep doing? Breathing. Sometimes I forget. I usually will actually cue it sometimes. I had forgotten. I was like, oh, let's breathe. It just happens. You get so focused on everything else. And then you realize, you're like, all right, it's not breathing right now. Nice little lift and squeeze. And lower. I got going too fast. And I count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Now myself going too quick. Slow it down a little bit. Just a little single leg. All right, guys, release back into child's pose again. If you're already there, we're coming to hang out with you. Like I said, anytime you need a little break, go for it. Takes time to work up to these. It was easy. We do it all the time, right? Like, I'm just going to plank. That's easy. Hip flexion time. So we're going to step back to plank. So unfortunately, you do have to be on toes pretty much for this one. So try a few if you can. Pull one knee in and extend back. Other knee in and back. Again, if you need to take a little break because you're like, ooh, getting new to this, take a quick break. You can even just hold that knee pillar bridge for getting that core work if you're not able to get on toes. Options, guys. You can always fight for a way to work that core and make it work for you. Nice and slow on that hip flexion. My back is flat. My hands are right up under my shoulders. I'm not rocking around. My hips aren't going up, which I see a lot of. Your body's sneaky way of making things easier. It's like, hey, this is easier. Do this. You don't even notice it sometimes. I'm like, oh, no. A little bit more. All right, guys, step back and go into child's pose. So again, it's a little bit of a struggle with the toes. What I'm gonna have you do in the next one is just do that knee filler bridge or plank, sorry. You're gonna be fine, you're gonna get that core work. If not, if you guys are ready for my next challenge, I like combos. Not like a McDonald's combo, it's a whole different combo. This is my kind of combo. We're gonna go single leg lift, knee in, extend single leg lift. You're gonna do 8 per side. If you're on knees, you can hold or even just do extensions too. That's a great option. You guys, core is working, don't worry about it. All right, who's ready to try this? 8 of them, lift one leg up, here we go. Knee in and extend. Knee in and extend. Knee in and extend. This is 4 in and extend. Halfway, in and extend, in and extend 2 more. This is 7 and extend, 8, extend and go to plank. If you need a quick break, take it. Or if you want to hang out with me because you're just like, bring it on, go ahead. Tell me how you're feeling today. All right, if you're out of the game, come back in the game, back into plank. Lift that other leg up. Here we go. Knee in, stand back. Knee in and extend. In and extend. This is 4 and extend. We got this. Bring it in, extend all the way back, in and back. Couple more. This is 7. Back. Here we go. 8. Back. Release child's pose. If you're already there, we're just coming to hang out. We were jealous. You guys take a second here. That was a lot of work. You can roll the wrists too if you're just feeling a little irritated. Wrists. All right, wrists are done. And mine are even like, leave me alone for a little bit. So they're yelling at us. Give me a break. So we're gonna come on our elbows and do a pillar bridge. So we'll practice a really short, perfect pillar bridge. I like the perfect pillar bridge because it is way harder. Do it the right way. That way you just do a very short period of time versus a long period. Elbows up underneath shoulders, palms are gonna be up. So instead of my hands down, I got my elbows down underneath, and my palms are facing up. Just kind of rotate those shoulders a little bit. Step back on toes, or come to those knees. Hips stay down. Elbows are naturally gonna push away, but I want you to pull your elbows towards your belly button. Tuck. Push away for a second, away from you, and then pull those elbows towards your belly button. Feel that difference. Like the shake just, I don't know, just starts happening. I'm like, oh, hey. It's those little things, right? That's like, oh, that makes it harder. Okay. We're breathing here. We're nice and long. That includes that neck. We're only going to hold another 10 seconds. So we can feel a little short here. That's like people understand the difference. So I figured it out. I was like, oh, thank you for telling me that. And release back into child's pose. When I was with my mentor, he's like, no, pull your elbows in. I was like, oh, okay, that's way different. I can't hang out for a couple minutes on that one. All right, nice little stretch here. So we're gonna get into a little bit of oblique work. We're gonna do hip rotations. We're gonna just go side to side. So your hands are now gonna be together. It's a little bit stronger support system on this one when you're moving your hips around the lower half of your body. So, you guys are almost there. I know this is the hard part. We're here, elbows underneath, hands together, my feet are apart. You can also be on your knees to do this. You're just gonna rotate just that lower half. You're gonna rotate your hips towards your ground. You're not gonna touch because that you can't. No, move that upper back. Reset in the middle, other side. So guys, get started on those. Little pause on the side, up, reset. My waist fillers, I call them, definitely feel them. Now your toes tend to slide out from underneath you a little bit. So when it comes to the middle, I make sure I reset perfectly. So I'm in a good position. Nice and slow, side to side. We're breathing. We're keeping those hips down. They start to go up. I see a lot. Just be aware. Try to kind of notice how it feels. All right, guys, bring it in and back into child's pose. Your last thing you're going to do before we just kind of move on to a little hinging is going to be to do a rotated position with a pika. So I'll give you a quick demo if you haven't done them. They're wonderful. You're going to be here. You're going to rotate here. You're going to stay rotated. You're going to pipe up. It's kind of like a down dog when you're on your elbows, right? So it's a pipe and come down staying rotated. You guys want to give it a try? If you're on your knees, you can still give me a little pike. You'll probably lose a little bit of the core. It works though. Still working. Guys, it's your workout. Do the best you can. We're all here just get it in, get it done. All right, everyone's up to where they need to be. Rotate to whatever side you feel like starting. Here we go. Pike it up and down. Pike it up. Stay rotated. Down. These are tough. Come on. Pike it up and down. Keep trying though. Pike it up and down. Again, pike it up and down. Woo, shaking. Pike it up and down. 2 more. Pike it up and down. 1 more. Pike it up. Bring it down. Reset. Break if you need it. Or just hang. You guys want to do the second side? Then we'll move on. You guys are like, I'm done with this. All right. Other side. Everyone up. Drop those hips to the side. Here we go. Pike it up and down. Pike it up and down. Pike it up and down. Come on, you got it. Pike it up and down. Pike it up and down. So close. Pike it up and down. 2 more. Pike it up and down. 1 more. Pike it up. Down. Release. We're going child's pose. Woo. How we doing? All right, I am going to ask you to do a little plank to down dog. We're going to just do that 5 times. Just to get a little movement. Really, that's what it's for. Kind of loosen things up a little bit before we go prone. Then you're done with plank and pillar. I promise, just 5 times. So everybody into plank. I want you to push back that down dog kind of quick. So go ahead, press back quick, pause for a second, and then slowly lower down. That's 1. Just got to do 4 more. Drive it back, nice and deep. Enjoy that. And release. So give me 5. I'm on my 3rd. How you guys doing? And when we get done, nice, good child's pose. We're all going to take a couple extra breaths there. Woo! Got super warm on that. I thought legs made me warm. Do some plank and pillar bridge. Sweat starts coming. So everyone's back in that child's pose. Really reach it out. Big inhale, big exhale. So you're not breathing perfectly right in that plank all the time. It's kind of a smaller breath that we're trying to take. All right, so we're gonna do a little prone work because I just loaded your shoulders and you're like, you just opened them, loaded them. I gotta fix them real quick a little bit. I owe you. Come on down. We'll go back to Y's. One of my favorites, kind of right in between the T and the I. Kind of mediocre one. These are harder, these are easier, so I like the middle. So make a Y's. Just lift those arms to start. I want you just to focus on that and how that feels like. The arms up, lift, lift, lift as high as you can. And release. So now I'm going to add on lifting the chest and the legs. So I'm going to go ahead, extend and elongate and lift up. So are you guys ready? Big inhale first, lift up and hold. My eyes are going to stay to the mat. If I start to look up and around, I start to feel my low back getting extra low. I don't want that. It's doing just fine. Squeezing those glutes, get those legs up. Reaching up. Everything's working on that back side. And release. Couple more of those, you guys. Here we go. Lift it up. And that's it. We're just going to do 3. Lift it up, lift it up. Make sure you're breathing. It's a shallow breath, but you are breathing. And release. All right, guys, 1 more. Big inhale first, then lift it up. Hold it and breathe. Don't hold your back, just hold that. You're elongating out the fingertips and toes as you drive your thumbs up. I'm gonna give you a couple extra seconds. You got it. And release. Hands up on our shoulders. Back into our child's pose 1 more time. Woo! All right, nice job, you guys. Conquered that. Call conquering. You conquered it. I got that from Arnold. He told me so. I said I conquered that. Good job. Thanks, Arnold. Having a bad day. I just look at like, thank you. All right, on our backs we go. You guys like, yes. We're laying down now. That's where it gets easy, right? Now. We're going to focus on some straight leg patterns. You're going to love this. Great extra core work without the arms involved. Legs are going to go up. What do we say? What do I say? You guys love, I know, straight-ish. So mine are fairly straight. I'm like, I'm pretty good. They're working at it. But a lot of times, you know, people are like, this is all I can do. I'm like, sweet. That's your stop. Straight-ish. Whatever that is for you, depending on tightness. Core has to be able to handle it as well. You guys get to your position and just hold. I want you to focus on flex foot. I want you to feel yourself here. We're not going to do anything other than hold those legs up because that is in itself an exercise. I want you to feel like you're braced, nice and strong here. So you kind of give this a little poke. Like you have to get you strapped down to the mat. Every single vertebrae should be pressing into the mat, making an imprint or your carpet, wherever you're at. So legs are nice and long-ish. We're gonna go right into straight leg lowering because it's one of the harder ones. I want to get it done. So as straight-ish as your legs are, arms down for a little support if you need them, but not too much. Nice and slow. We're gonna inhale, lower down. You want that back to stay pressed flat to the mat. So don't go too far. Stop. And then on that super slow exhale, lift those legs up. I mean, I've done like a million of these. I still shake like crazy. Nice and slow. Inhale down. You just can't see it. I know. Exhale, slowly coming up. I'm going pretty low. You only have to go a few inches. That's fine. You might just go a little bit down that inhale and like go, ooh, that's my spot. Everyone's got their spot, and exhale up. Shaking is completely normal. Feeling like it's ridiculously hard? Yes. It's in slow. If it's easy, you're doing something wrong. You're going too fast. You're probably swinging your legs up. I was like that in the big classes. I have them do it. And they're like, this is easy. I'm like, you just swung your leg up. I can do that. Swing it up, little momentum. Now we're using that core, right? Nice and slow on that inhale down. Nice and slow up. Keep going. Keep shaking. That's the process. Come on. Something's happening. Stay with control here. I need 2 more. That's it. You guys probably have plenty. Hey, we got them done fairly early. It's kind of the same like towards the end. Woo. Oh yeah. I need more core work. I'm shaking. On your last one, just relax. Bring those knees in. Nice knee hug here. Woo. Yay. So anytime you need a break here, knee hug, and you can roll side to side if you want. Kind of like a child's pose on your back. Same idea. Some people like to actually lengthen out and stretch out long. That's an option too. So now we're gonna do toe touch. A touch. But you're not gonna really touch your toes. Probably not. I can't quite get there. It's the idea of a toe touch. Long-ish legs, so maybe you're kind of more of a air touch because your toes are down there. That's fine. Arms are up by your ears. All you're gonna do is keep these legs steady. They are now a statue. They don't move. They don't go up, down, back, and forth. They are locked in place. Keep them there. They're there right now, right? We're already working. All right, you're gonna exhale, reach up, little pause in that crunch. Inhale, roll it down. Legs are steady, right? Crunch it up. And down. I want that little hold. Exhale up. That's where the fun happens, and release. Kind of fun. I don't know. I like knowing that I can feel my muscles, and I'm like, oh, they're in there. Nice. They're in there. They're working. They'll get stronger. Keep at it. It does require work. Reach it up and down. Keep that going, you guys. Exhale up. Inhale down. Woo. Couple more. How we doing, burning? My core's burning. Get your last one, and then we're down. Relax. Bring those knees in. Take a deep breath. All right. So you know how I like combos? I liked the combo earlier. Core combo. So great. So we're gonna take that toe touch position, add some leg lowers. So basically, we're gonna extend the arms and legs and up. So you start in that toe touch. You're like, oh, this looks familiar. And then we go open, not too far down those legs. Back stays flat, and then we lift and we go into that crunch. So start in that toe touch. So we get it for bent. That's totally fine. And then open, and only go as low as you're comfortable with those legs. It might not be that much. So with the bent knee, I totally still feel it. That's not easier. I don't know what that is. Good. You can put your head down when you go back. Definitely give your neck a little break, but keep the arms up. Legs obviously are up and probably no lower than 45 degrees. Ideally, inhale as you open. Exhale as you lift. How's this working? You guys got combos, right? Not the combo that you like. A little bit more, you got it. Woo-hoo. We got glute bridge coming up next. That'll be a nice break from this. Keep going. I know they're hard. I know you're shaking like crazy. If you need a quick break, just kind of take a little moment and then try another one. Do one by one. Do one, take a break. That's fine. That's how we get stronger. Everyone's here to do their own workout the best they can. All right, go ahead, get your last one in here. When you're done, knees in. Woo, relax. Burning like crazy here. And it's like, leave me alone time. So we're gonna fire up the glutes instead. Thank goodness we got other areas to focus on, right? Back and forth. Let the front be, work the back side. So Glute bridge, feet right up underneath those knees. We're gonna do 5 lifts just to kind of get things opened up and fire up the glutes a little bit. So we're gonna drive our weight into our heels. So I kind of lift my toes, really emphasize that for you guys. You don't have to have it like lifted up per se. Dig into your heels that are underneath your knees. Now let's go ahead and drive up kind of quick, squeeze that booty tight, and then roll it down nice and slow. 5 times. Drive up, give me that squeeze, and then roll it down. So 5 of those, we're really pushing those hips open. Should feel pretty good after the leg lowering process we did. And then we're firing up those glutes. So I got my 5th one here. And then release. So now we're gonna go up into our glute bridge. We're gonna hold. So all we're doing is squeezing our booty tight. That's doing the main work. Hamstrings and low back. They're your helpers. Arms can be by your side. It can be used for a little bit of support, especially if you're kind of like, kind of new to it. If you guys are rock stars, been around, you're like, bring it on. If you want to bring it on mode, arms go up because you've lost that extra stability help here. I always got options for you. Want a little more, a little less? I gotcha. Let's just do a few bent knee marches to get things loosened up a little bit. Bring one knee up towards your chest. Lower down, dig that heel in. Lift that other knee up. Keep those hips up. Yeah, I like this one just because again, get back to that movement, the hips after what we've been doing. That's what we pretty much do almost every time. So my hips stay up. I'm not really swaying or anything. It looks exactly like I did with that leg up if I had 2 feet down. You gotta dig your heel in, fire that glute, and then release the other glute. Come down, dig it in, fire that up, and then we'll get the break. All right, go ahead, put both feet back down. Go ahead, take your left foot, cross it over your right thigh, and push your left knee open. These are like a modified kind of single leg lift. You're gonna come down, not all the way, not quite all the way. Drive it up. Lower, drive up and squeeze. Lower, up and squeeze. Yeah, it's a little kind of quick squeeze. Starts to get a little burn going on. Just a little bit. A little lower, and then lift with power. It's gonna be kind of quick up. You go up quick, reset down. Up quick, and down. Good, a little bit more. Start to feel that side. Yeah, there's that glute. All right, let's go ahead and put that foot down. Take a second here. It's nice to have both feet down. Keep those hips up, right? So take that right foot over that left thigh. Right knee goes open. Here we go. Down a little bit. Up. Down. Up. Good. Good. How we doing? Gotta get the other side. Gotta be balanced. Gotta keep that going. A little bit more here. Keep it going. Last one. And let's go back to our 2-foot glute bridge. Drive those hips up. Squeeze that booty tight. Just that last little bit. That's all we're doing. And then roll it down nice and slow. You can do a wide knee hug, or you can grab midfoot and push your knees down, whatever you're comfortable. I like to roll side to side, feels good in the spine. Woo. All right, guys, we're gonna get into a little Pilates vibe. Yay! We're gonna do a roll up. Roll ups are hard. They're good though. I remember I first did one, I was like, what do you want me to do? Without help, but there's ways to do it to make it possible. You can bend your knees for support and a little help. I'll show you that. But let's all try the first one, and then I'll start to get into options for you guys. Nice and long with the legs, nice and long with the arms up, kind of by your cheeks, not too far back or you overextend the chest, so tuck it in. All right, you're gonna inhale, you're gonna slowly start to roll up. Try to keep your heels down. Exhale, reach out for your stretch. And then inhale, start to come back. You're gonna scoop that belly and you're gonna exhale, roll down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae with those heels down. To help yourself out, you can bend your knees rolling up, and you can even get a little help right in that sticky spot. And then finish with your stretch. Same idea on the way back. You do a little knee bend, and you can even have, like, you just touch my fingers. I'm gonna get a little bit of help. Good. Believe me, I needed that. Roll it up. Yeah. So you got 2 big breaths, right? Big inhale, big exhale twice. Slow and controlled, which is why this is ridiculously hard, right? You're like, what? Try not to just collapse back. I'd rather you bend those knees a little bit, help yourself out. As you get a little stronger, we'll start to kind of change that. Again, if I'm a little bit bent knee, I might help myself a little bit on the way down so I can control it. I feel it, I'm shaking. Enjoy your little stretch, just a little bonus in there. Good. This is all about control. It is kind of nice to know that you can just roll up, right? And use your core and all your arms. That's an awesome feeling. So that takes a while, you guys. Couple more. This is not that like ridiculous burn one. It's just like the, oh, it's hard. I'm shaking. Go ahead and get one more in. Woo. And then when you come all the way back, just relax. You do that nice knee hug. And try to keep those heels down like I said. Sometimes I see them fly up in the air. We try. I just hold my hands down like, oh. All right. That was fun. So we're going to do a single leg circle pattern. We're going to combine the single legs. So you're going to do both legs at the same time. More efficient. So we're going to have our legs up long-ish, right? We're all in our own spot. You're going to start to come down. You're going to pause before your back wants to lift up off the ground. So that's about here for me. I'm going to come out and around, open, bring them back up top. Again, bend your knees. And it actually does take a little weight off if you need to kind of take some off. Here we go. We're going to lower down that inhale, out and around, open. Exhale, bring it up. Woo-hoo. And I love that hip movement, which is great. Don't mind all the core work happening. Inhale, lower down, out and around. Exhale, bring it up. Slow, right? We have a nice steady tempo down, out and around, and up. If you go fast, you get some momentum in there. I want you to work, guys. We're almost done. You're almost done with it. Good. Keep it going. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Woo. All right, guys, go ahead and release here. We're going to do that again. We're going to go the other way, though. Of course we are. We're going to give you a little break in the middle. All right, I know it's shaking, it's burning. Keep trying. Again, just bend more if you need to. That will take a little weight off. Kind of easier, kind of argue that a little bit because I do it at her. So it's hard work, guys. We got this. We got to fight through it. Here we go. Out and around and down. And then you're going to exhale, lifting up the middle. Keep it slow. Inhale, out and around, down. I got my arms here for a little support. I'm trying to brace my core tight. You poke me right now. It's locked in place, solid. And you don't have to go as low either. You can make a little bit of a smaller circle, come a little higher up. There's options to fight through it, guys. If you're at your kind of maximum with good control, that's where I want you. How we doing? Are we back to shaking a lot again? I am. Almost there. Keep it up. Couple more. We got this. Come on. And give me your last one here. And then when you're done, relax, bring those knees in. Woo! Take a deep breath. Yeah. All right, you guys. We're going to come up and around into quadruped. Oh, I don't know. We don't do that very often. I feel like we should do quadruped today. I can spit the word out. So, yeah, you guys laying down, taking a nap. We got to get up. That sounds good. I'd rather do a workout. Hands up in our shoulders, knees up in our hips. We have this nice flat back. Once you engage that core, create a tabletop flat back. Brace yourself to the core. So if I gave you a little kind of nudge, you'd be like, I got this, I'm stable. So what we're gonna do is a little hover. So we're gonna basically get your knees off the ground like an inch, or not even that, and just hold that. So dig those toes in, get ready. Here we go, just barely lift those knees up and hold that hover. My knees are not on the ground, I'm hovering, my flat back is still there. Slight lift of the knee, that's it. We're holding strong here. Woo! And release. We're gonna do one more, and I'm gonna change this up a little bit. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Lift up and hold. So it's a very similar plank position, right? Same idea, but now our quads are loaded more. You're gonna notice that. We're taking a little bit of that weight. Keep holding. You guys, you're almost done. The fight to the end when it comes to forward, that's for sure. And release. All right, we're gonna try to do a bear crawl. So make sure you're towards the back of your mat. I want you to go forward and back. So it's probably gonna be like 5 or 6 crawls forward, 5 or 6 back. So yeah, bear crawl time. More work. Here we go. We're gonna lift those knees. So opposite arm on the leg, go forward, little baby step. Other side. These are baby bears. You want to imagine you've got like a big bowl of water on your back. It's going to slosh around a little bit, but it won't fall, right? A little sloshing. You're going to go all the way down and back and then take a nice little break here because you're going to do it one more time. Keep it slow, itty bitty little steps. Ready? Try it again, reset. Knees up, here we go. Opposite hand and foot, opposite hand and foot. Nice, slow, waking up out of hibernation kind of bear. Forward and back. And then a little child's pose when you're done. You guys want to finish off with our finisher, with our like finale piece? The go for it, all in, throw all the chips in. Why not? It's Friday. Throw all the chips in right here. All right, this is it right here. You guys ready? Cross it off the list for the day. Who's ready to shake a little more? Knees are bent. I don't know. I love the challenge. It's hard. I like the challenge stuff. Up tall, we gotta scoop that belly. Come on back. So we got a scoop belly, but I'm not rounding here. Still nice and tall. Only as far back as you're comfortable. Everyone's gonna be lift maybe way back. Some people up higher. Especially your back's bugging you, go a little higher. What we do next? We do heels up. Shimmy. Try to straighten your legs if you want, or you can stay with bent knee. You're like, no, thank you. You could say no, thank you. Arms out to the side. Again, if you still want to say no, thank you, that's fine. Arms up by your ears. Try to extend as long as you can. Woo! I need another 12 seconds here. How we doing? Oh my goodness. It's like an earthquake just again. Come on, come on, come on. 5 seconds to go. Who's rocking it? It's okay if you lost it. It's all good. And done. Come on up, or if you roll back, you can stretch out back there. It's a good thing you kind of just lose, you just roll back. It's not a big deal. All right, you guys, stretch it out here. Let's all just round it. Woo! You did it. You guys ready for some cat-cow? Who's not ready for cat-cow? I am excited. Hands up on your shoulders, knees up on your hip. Big inhale to that cow, stick that tummy out with that chin. Exhale, round that back, tuck that chin in. Just keep rolling through it. Keep breathing. How you guys feeling? So excited to be done? The satisfaction of the core, and then you feel it at the rest of the day. You're like, yeah. It's nice to know those are in there, right? Like, oh, there's a muscle there. Found it. Keep breathing, you guys. Start thinking about how awesome you did. No matter what you had to do to get through it, you made it. Survived. All right, let's go into our down dog for a little bit. You can hold it, pallet, whatever you want. You just got to come back next week and do it again and get stronger. So there is registration out through August. It's there. I plan on doing it still. Woo. I know it's on the schedule, but it's happening. It's like a hidden class. You got to be special to know about it. All right, go wide with those feet. Start to walk back for our straddle stretch. So cross those arms, let the upper body hang. I like to sway a little bit. This feels kind of good. All right, guys, go ahead, bend your knees a little bit and just slowly roll up to avoid a head rush. Up nice and tall. So hopefully I'll continue to see you guys through August. Yay. Can't believe it's right around the corner already. What happened in July? Reach, reach, reach. All right, arm circles and deep breaths, right? We're ready for that. We'll be done. Big inhale, reach long to the front. Exhale, pull it back. And again, big inhale. Exhale back. Get it the other way. Big inhale, come back. Oh, exhale, bring down that deep breath. Feels good. One more. Big inhale. And big exhale. Woohoo! Nice job, you guys. I know you did the best you can. Excellent work. Keep it up. Can't wait to see you guys next time.